What is up, party people? Welcome back to another business venture. I'm Bob Lines. This is the head cards manager, and I'm here to do another card flip. So I got this box for about $16. It is 1989 baseball upper deck high series number. Ran me about $16. There's a couple other boxes for about $200, $300 on eBay that you can find this for the whole box. What worries me about these kind of boxes is they're not in packs. I don't believe they're in packs. And I bought a basketball box like this. It's yellow. I think it's like NBA hoops, but it could be Fleer. Anyways, I caught a card dealer one time stuffing those with nothing cards. I caught it when I was a kid, and it really ticked me off. And I told my card dealer about it, and he actually yelled at him. But like, it would be pretty easy just to wrap these in Saran wrap, take a hairdryer, and then get your seal. It would be pretty easy to stuff those. So I just got it because it was $16, and I didn't have the $300 to spend on the full box. So I got this. I don't know a lot about baseball. I'm going to butcher a lot of the names, but, be fun to pull out some cards. And then, as always, I have a eBay account, so you can check out the head card manager on eBay as well. And most of the cards I don't end up taking in to get evaluated. I'll just see how the box opens up here. I'll just end up doing for like a penny on an auction on my eBay account, and go from there. So without further ado, I don't know anything about baseball. So the other thing is, if I passed over something and then you don't see it on my eBay account, be like, hey, what's up with that card? And you don't even need to show all your cards, and you can just be like, be interested in it, and I'll put it up for a penny. And if you know something I don't know, which you probably do, because I do not know a lot about this stuff. I know more basketball. But these look in pretty good condition. The first card is not Pete O'Brien. It's a little rough there on the side there. Steve Wilson. Tracy Jones. Paul Kaligas. I might not even say some of their names, just because reading it is hard. Jamie Moyer. I lived by Jamie Moyer in Seattle. Like a block away from him in Magnolia. I can tell you where he lives. He was a knuckleball pitcher. I know that. He would pitch like 60 miles an hour. He was in a documentary about it, but I knew him because he was my neighbor. Everybody hated our house. I was in college, and I lived in this really fancy neighborhood in Seattle, and everybody else was like super rich that lived around there. And it was a nice house, but it was kind of worn down. Anyways, I don't think I ever ran into him, but I drove by his house every day. I don't know any of these players. I don't know anything about them. I don't really follow baseball. I played baseball in Little League, and then I stopped. So the story behind that is I hit every ball out of the bucket in the first practice. So the coach put me up for Nolan Ryan. Got a little Nolan Ryan card. I know who he is. He was a pitcher. So anyways, I hit every ball, and Rafael Palmeiro, I know who he is because of a Seinfeld episode. That's the only reason. I think I'm getting there. No, I'm thinking of Keith Hernandez. I got Keith Hernandez and Rafael Palmeiro confused, but I know his name. I know his name. Anyways, I hit every ball out of the bucket, and then so the coach put me up for number one, like the number one hitter, to hit number one. And I got beamed in the elbow really bad on the first pitch. And after that, I just backed out of the batter's box every time. And they would chant, like, don't back out, don't back out. and it was a really terrible experience for me. All right, here is Edgar Martinez. I know who he is. He was a DH for Seattle Mariners for years. He was pretty cool. Bob Boone. I don't know if he's related to Brett Boone. Brett Boone was a Mariner too. I went to college in Seattle, so I kind of rooted for the Mariners, but I'm from the Western New York area, and I don't know if you know this about New York, but people from New York City call New York City New York, and they don't know that there's a state called New York. So where I'm from, we call it Western New York, but then there's Central New York. Upstate New York is technically, like, to me, it's like the Adirondacks or like Plattsburgh, but like Westchester County to them is upstate New York. Anyways, this guy, his name looks like Eddie Murphy, but it's not that Eddie Murphy. And then our last card. This guy looks like Edward Norton, the actor. Is he not? So that's almost all of them. That's half of them. A couple more here. I'm going to go ahead and move these. So yeah, I have no idea. I didn't really have a plan for this business venture. I just was kind of like bought it, and I didn't kind of remember buying it. And then I was like, oh, I guess I should not buy things I don't really know about, even though it was $15. Obviously, Ken Griffy Jr. had a rookie year this year, but this is a kind of a cool card. This is Jose Canseco's twin, right? I think so, yeah. Jose Canseco. Now, the Bash Brothers wasn't him and his twin. It was him and Mark McGwire. They're the Bash Brothers. I knew that. But, yeah, so obviously, to get they get a Ken Griffey. I've never had a Ken Griffey Jr. card. And I would like one. It'd be fun. He's a Red, but Cincinnati Reds. But the people in Seattle think he's like a Pacific Northwest guy. And he did grow up here, but he was pretty young. So I've heard him like give interviews and be like, "No, I'm like loyal to like Cincinnati, not Seattle." But the people in Seattle just absolutely love Ken Griffey Jr. They just absolutely love the guy. His dad probably played for Seattle. Is that what it was? I don't know. Again, I don't really like baseball. It kind of tormented me after that, getting beamed. I got beamed so many times, and I would back out every time, and I would still get beamed. They would still hit me with the ball. And those kids can throw pretty hard. I played right field, and then I played third base. And I was actually decent at third base. And I'm pretty good at softball. Like I can hit the softball. I can hit it to right field. I have this like move I do where I move my body as the pitch is coming in, and then I hit it I smack it to right field. I do this like line driver, and I get on base for softball. So yeah, I can play some softball. And hopefully you can see the names okay. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you, but this just really isn't my thing. I did get another case of baseball, but because there was rookies in there, and I did have a lot of baseball cards in my old collection, but again, I didn't know anything about them, so but still fun, not too bad. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these. No idea which ones. I don't really feel like going through every card too and feel like which one I'm going to put up, but I guess I'll go through a few of them and hit me up if you although this will already be out because I don't really release it until it's done, so they'll already be up. But if you see them up on my eBay and you happen to notice I had a card that you're like, hey, put that card up, I put them all up. The ones I do from the cases, from the boxes, I do all at a penny, starting at a penny. And I just do it all auction. That's my plan for now. If I buy raw cards, there's a few more cards in here. Oh, I almost forgot. There's a few more cards. If I buy raw cards, like on other business ventures, then I probably won't put those up for a penny. These are stickers, I guess. Indian stickers, bunch of stickers. Twins, Reds, Blue Jays, Tigers, Cincinnati Reds, Mariners. Oh no, Milwaukee Brewers. I was on the Orioles for Little League, just in case anybody's asking. Coming to the last two here. Jesse Barfield, and then the checklist card. And that concludes the case. And then, of course, later on in the video, I'll go through, my strategy and what I'm going to do with these. I got to kind of sit back and maybe research this box a little bit and see what I'm going to put up. But, yeah, definitely I'll put some up, and definitely hit me up and let me know what I should put up. All right, so I think the Nolan Ryan football card here is my best card out of this box. And my plan is to take this with a bulk order and take it to PSA and get it evaluated. Now, it's the only way I can make any money from this box. So it's a shot in the dark. I don't know if it's a PSA 10. If it's a PSA 10, it's anything worth, $30 to $80. The highest price on this card is about $80, maybe a little higher. And then they go in like the 60 range for PSA 10s. But a PSA 9 or 8, and there's a good chance it's an 8 or 9. I have no idea. There's a chance it's off-centered, but there's a chance it's not, too. I don't know. I can't tell. But other than that, I don't know how I would make any money from this case. So that's, and if I do it with 20 other cards, I can get it cheaper. And then I can also offset the cost if it is a bust. So if I price it in to a bulk order, then I'm betting on that bulk order making me more than I spent on the bulk order. So the total cost of the bulk order will be like $400. I'll add the $16. I'll add all the other money from the other cards that I'm putting in, and then I'll calculate the cost of all my cards and see if I am in the red or in the black. And if I make more money than I spent, then I'm in the black. And that's the goal. And that's the only way I think I can make money off of this case, and then have this case redeem itself. Otherwise, it's just a loss either way. So that's probably the safest way to go, and that's the way I'm going to go. I'm going to put these cards up just for fun on my eBay. I'll put them up starting for a penny. And the centering on this Rafael Palmeiro is pretty good. I like it. I kind of want to keep it, but I kind of not in the position to start my own card collecting collection right now. So I kind of need to move them all. Even if I get a couple cents for them, it'll drive business to my store. So that's kind of the plan. And I tell you my plan. I'm not shy of what I'm doing here. Kind of let you know. Because I'm kind of learning as I go along. And I like this Jamie Moyer card. It's not centered very well. But it's a fun card. But it's not a rookie card, and it's not a Mariners card, so I don't really care too much about it. This is probably my best card. This is a good-looking card. My second best card is probably this. Oh, no, not the Edgar Martinez. The Rafael Palmeiro. That's a good-looking card. That's pretty good. And then my Nolan Ryan card here. And that's a fun card. I mean, he's throwing a football, and it's Nolan Ryan. He's one of the great pitchers. So yeah, there's a chance there, and it's the only card in this stack that has any resale value. Now, it doesn't have resale value in anything lower than a 10. So that's kind of my next plan is to buy something that has value in an 8 or a 9 to see if we can make our money back. But nonetheless, it's fun, and hopefully I make enough money so I can start my own card collection again, and I can collect the cards I like. So please like and subscribe. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps. And I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.